Pretty crazy, right? Hello everybody and welcome back to some more animated goodness. Today's topic is, did Aang ever learn to actually lightning bend? Let's just go ahead and dive right into it, shall we? So lightning bending itself is derived from one of the four main bending types, which is fire bending. The other ones, of course, being earth bending, air bending, and water bending. Aang himself is very proficient and kicks cheeks mostly with anyone he goes against with just using air bending, but he also learned every other bending type that there is, all the other ones. Also, if we include the last episode, energy bending. So all different types of bending have different mastery levels and things that you have to kind of accomplish before you can say that you've mastered them. For example, water bending is very spiritual, just like air bending. You have to be one with yourself and your emotions, using your patience and focus more so than your compassion to bend. But that's not the case for fire bending and today's topic of lightning bending. Fire bending, as we've been told, comes from a certain type of compassion. This can be anything really, but your reasoning has to be full of compassion. That's why Zuko first sucks as a teacher to Aang, because his hefty reasoning in his mind firstly was to capture the Avatar and regain his honor. But when Zuko started teaching Aang, he was a changed man and he wasn't driven by the same things that he was before. Lightning bending, being a branch of fire bending, must use the same type of emotions as well, meaning that the wielder either has to be very angry or compassionate about whatever they're trying to accomplish in their life. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Aang isn't the type of person to be just all over the place with compassion or with anger. Those are very small portions of his life that are filled with that, very tiny incidents, and he is always usually very relaxed, calm, and how a waterbender or an airbender is. Meaning, for one, he isn't the type of person to pursue a bending type like lightning bending, but also not the type to even use much of fire bending. Now, I know he utilized fire bending very gracefully in the last episode of the third season, but that was when his goal, the thing he had been working on for so long, had finally come to fruition. He was to take on and beat the Fire Lord. Not to mention that big old comet was in the sky making every firebender hecka powerful. So definitely helped him out a little bit. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the fact that Aang redirected lightning from Fire Lord Ozai away from both of them. But this wasn't him actually lightning bending at all, just redirection. And as we remember, Uncle Iroh learned how to redirect lightning by studying the water bending ways of the water tribes he encountered on his travels. He learned that the movements of the waterbenders derived from the stomach and extended out to all of their limbs. This is why we see Aang having, honestly, the easiest time anyone could have trying to redirect Ozai's lightning, because he is already well versed in bending this type of way. I know what you're gonna say. Zuko definitely clapped it up a little bit with redirection, but that was because he was a changed man and he was trying to relax and calm down a bit. So, you know, he also learned it first. He had more time. So back to Aang. He's very used to calming his mind and using his body as a self-defense weapon more so than just, say, a cannon. What we know of what happened after the original Avatar series is that Aang focused mostly on airbending, especially with his son Tenzin, as well as with his fight with Yukon, but as well as practice the different bending types in his spare time to not get rusty. No comic book I've read or book has showed me that Aang has ever lightning bended or was even remotely interested in doing so. Not even to take into consideration how he almost lost his life twice to lightning bending. My argument here is that Aang never learned how to lightning bend, but was content in knowing how to redirect it for defense purposes only. So my argument here is that Aang never learned how to lightning bend, but he used his teaching in lightning redirection and probably worked on that a good bit due to the fact that he almost died twice because of it. His character also doesn't seem like he would want to know how to. His lack of anger or compassion also tells me he wouldn't try to as well. But most of all, he knows firsthand, like I said, how dangerous it is and can be when wielded incorrectly, or I guess correctly if they're trying to kill you. And also, Aang is one for feeling terrible about himself if his bending goes wrong, just like his fire bending did with Katara. So no, I think Aang lived his life without ever learning how to lightning bend, but was very good at lightning misdirection, redirection. Yep. So there you have it, everybody. So how did you like the video? If you liked it, loved it, or hated it, Please tell me in the comment section down below what you thought about it, and I love to read your comments, so I'll definitely go check those out. Also, tell me in the comment section down below as well if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. I would very much like to know. If you all didn't know, I do stream 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday through Sunday on Twitch. So if you want to see me play a little bit of games, that's where you're going to find me. Also stay notified whenever my next video comes up by clicking my big old noggin in the corner somewhere, and go ahead and check out some of my other videos. I do have a lot of videos about Avatar, and yeah, go and check those suckers out, man or woman. My videos will be about animated TV and show related content. So definitely go and check those out. Everyone, have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And thank you so much for watching the video. Stay safe and have a great day.